Hello ladies, gents, and wine tasting snobs. It is the daily challenge of Spelunky for February 15th, 2015. Valentine's Day's come and gone. How has it become like a holiday type of thing? When did it become a thing to say to people Happy Valentine's Day? Don't people realize that that's possibly a horrible reminder that they might be telling people congratulations on being terribly alone? I don't know, man. It really weirds me out when people wish me a happy Valentine's Day. I'm a happily married man, and I still have a loathing for Valentine's Day. I mean, it's just such a horrible thing. I know I'm coming kind of strong on this. I swear it just popped into my head to say all these things. I didn't have any kind of preconceived agenda to start just ranting about this immediately. It's just, I don't know, the date is real close to Valentine's Day, and it just made me go off on this long tangent about how Valentine's Day has become a really weird thing for me. It's like this obligation to be quote-unquote romantic, but not just that, but it has become a thing that people wish you have a happy one, instead of being, you know, a thing that only couples give a shit about. It's like, you know, this is really not Christmas. People don't give themselves gifts, and no matter what they are, but for some reason people are spending money on Valentine's Day on their pets. I don't know, it's just gone completely out of control. I do not endorse it. Holy shit, look at the equipment in this shop. I'm going to be ever so happy. Oh shit, let's be careful with that massive spider. Don't want to be destroyed by her wrath. 3 shots here should do the trick. And hey, an early jetpack, that usually means that I throw this runaway pretty quickly. So I am looking forward to seeing the horrible death that is going to befall me pretty damn soon. But until then, it's going to be a one romp of a daily challenge. I am certain about that. Well, one thing that we can say about this daily challenge is that I'm going to be ghosting the shit out of all these levels. And I am very happy to say that. Little bit of information there. Let's go down there for that crate. I want to be absolutely certain that everything is covered here before I get myself into the vault. There seems to be quite a lot of things. I've seen a lot of gems to be ghosting here, and Donovan over there is going to beautifully timed crush block that dispose of that snake without any further problems on my part. Anyway, yeah, February 15th 2015, that's the daily challenge is happening here, and I very much recommend that you play it because it's a very early jetpack, and that's always so nice when that happens. It happens in maybe, what, 1 in 10? 1 in 15 daily challenges? You get a jetpack on the first shop. Super awesome. We have a few ways to approach this. I really don't want to spend the 3 bombs it takes to get into this man's place, but since we got that bomb box, it is really not that big a deal. So let's get in there. And we're going to play pretty damn safe. We're going to shoot all the way from back here, and hopefully that will preclude this terrible shopkeeper from ruining my life forever. He has now perished. I feel good about that. I feel accomplished. And you know what? It will be an okay thing to spend yet another bomb to get that idol out of there once we are done ghosting all this good stuff. Until then, though, we're going to be worrying about the vault first. It's only 15 seconds to go, and there's going to be a shitload of ghosting in this one, unless, you know, we get real unlucky with the spawns of gems. But the jetpack usually means that you can go back and ghost anything in the level that you like, so this could be a massive super score if I don't throw the runaway, which is a huge requirement for me. But we're going to try, we're going to absolutely try. I always find it curious how the ghost does not bounce in place until you start moving around the level. Something that you may or may not have noticed. Now that I have moved the ghost a little bit, it is bouncing up and down, but if you don't... If you don't move as soon as it shows up, then it'll just go in a straight line. It's kind of weird. Let's get those 2. And the emerald. And there was also a few more gems at the bottom, at least 1 emerald that I can remember. So we're going to go and get that, and then we'll get all the gems all at once. That's real easy to get though, so it's not that big a deal. Oh man, there could be something in there. Nah, just an enemy that quickly perished. That's the best kind of enemy death that wants to happen quick and ruthlessly. I don't want to be spending all that time having to cut into somebody's body. It's just such a bothersome thing. I would much rather go for the easy kill. And I applied that real life strategy to Spelunky as well. It's just efficient killing. That's my motto right there. It just gets so messy when you start taking a long time to do it. Nice, and let's get the ghost all the way to the top. If my voice sounds a little different, I don't know if it does. But if it does, it's because this is early in the morning. Usually it takes me a long while for my voice to find its normal tone. It's, I don't know, I bet it happens to a lot of people. But it seems to be pretty prominent with me. It's like, there's this stuff in there until I have a good breakfast and I have maybe an hour or two of functioning normally. Then my voice will start sounding normal and not just kind of nasal and, I guess, more nasal than usual. And a little weird, like a little more harsh, a little more gruff. So hopefully that's not what is happening right now. I almost left this shotgun behind for the giant boulder to crush, and now I've been crushing, soul crushing. Let's put a bomb there, because I just like seeing the thing collapse everything. I am quite fond of it. So let's leave the ghost behind. Holy son of a bitch. I didn't realize there was not one but two damn spiders up here. I don't know why I'm doing things like this. Let's go. Let's do this. Thing is going to bounce around. Oh man, holy shit, that was real close for my shotgun. My precious, precious instrument of death. That's too bad. We could have gotten that emerald. That would have been nice. But that was completely worthless, honestly. It was just the fun times of watching the good times roll. So let's get this shotgun and then... Oh. Now if we go into the next level, which is 1-3 still. This is going to take a while. It's one of the real long daily challenges if everything goes well. And if we get enough stuff to ghost. What the? You fool. Well, at least you trigger the arrow trap. Let's shoot this man in the face. Greatest policy to ever have with the shopkeepers. Man, that somehow reminds me, I've been having such trouble with the latest level I've been designing. It's almost done. And it should be out, I think, this very week that I'm posting this stuff. But man, it's been... Holy shit, there's a lot of arrow traps here. It's weird. What? Look at this arrow trap configuration. What the hell? I mean, it just keeps going. There's just so many of them. Weirding me out. Oh man, a giant spider has a little bit of money in its belly. Feels good about that. This guy should kill himself, but he might not. Somehow he survived that. He's going to kill poor Tom. That's not been triggered. And that kind of threw me out for a loop. Let's do that. Wanted that money. Must have it. Let's see if we can get those chests in a nice location. How about we bring the chests all the way down here? Or maybe not. Maybe next to this other gem over here. Yeah, that makes quite a lot of sense. There's one chest here. No, wait. Never throw a chest on a ladder. I think I've learned that lesson since the last time. I think it was the last daily challenge, wasn't it? How I threw... And that happened. I threw a chest on a ladder and a freaking bomb came out and just destroyed me. That was traumatic, man. I will never be the same ever again. Consequences will never be the same after that. Let's get this and that. Even with memes nowadays, I mean, it was always like this, but it seems like it's just speeding up like crazy the way the memes start being out of fashion. It's like, it used to be memes will last you a year, man. Like memes with your buddies that you grew up with, those memes will last forever. Like the things that you used to do, and then you start remembering that kind of thing. I think we can just go to the exit. There was literally like free gems to be ghosted in here, so I'm not terribly sorry about going through the exit right here. Anyway, memes that you grew up with, and with your group of friends, of which I have none left because I moved out of the country. And I never really had many friends to begin with, I'll be honest with you. I was not a terribly social person I've ever been, and I am a-okay with that. I just don't have any kind of satisfaction coming out of that. It's just, you know, some people do, some people don't. I'm one of the people that I honestly need no friends to be happy. It's just the way my brain's built. I make no apologies for it. I mean, I don't know why I should have to apologize for that. But it weirds a lot of people out that, yeah, I have no friends. I'm perfectly happy with that. And I mean, real life friends. And if I wanted to, I could just maybe go to the comic shop where there's a lot of people that are like-minded. I am a huge Warhammer nerd. I like comics quite a bit, although I don't really buy them. I just like the concept of them. And I like us also Magic the Gathering. I played a shitload of Magic the Gathering. But I just don't have the gumption. I just don't have the psychological presence of going out and make friends to play the stuff with. And it's unfortunate, but I don't know. I just can't bring myself to do it. It's not like social awkwardness. It's more like it's just too much work. Just I don't feel as a worthy endeavor. We're going to spend a bomb here to get in there. That way I have a much easier time getting to all these places. Getting to the key that I very much need. And here's what I would love to do. Oh man, I wanted to push it right at the right at the edge, and maybe that way I could shoot that man in the face. I really don't like this, but maybe I can. There you go, nice. It's almost instinctual, that kind of bomb throw. You don't really think about it, you don't really plan it ahead, you just kind of toss when it feels right. Most of the time, I will fail miserably at it, but hey, that one time it actually succeeded, and I'm quite fond of that. Because it doesn't usually work. We're going to leave that shotgun there. There is a lot of stuff here. This bomb should give me those 2 emeralds. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's plan ahead. All our ghosting maneuvers. No reason to get in there. And you know I went on a tangent. I'm pretty sure I did not finish a bunch of thoughts that I was talking about earlier. I mean, that's the nature of the beast, I think. It's real hard to keep track of everything that comes out of my face. Especially when I get plastered and then all the projectile vomiting happens. Real difficult to keep track of that. That emerald is just not gonna happen, is it? That's too bad. I'll just have to grab it. And then there's other ruby over there. Anyway, I'm now trying to remember what did I start saying that derailed into the whole I am a nerd with no friends thing, which is I realize it's a really sad thing to say, but don't take it as that. Take it as I am just an antisocial piece of shit. I really don't remember, so that's okay. Let's simply ghost everything and grab it, and then feel good about ourselves. Grab that. Get that's the name of the diamond down there. Let's just get the ghost all the way to the top. Something I just now realized. I mean, I've been using it. So it's been in the back of my head, but just now thought to point out that hey, we picked up the climbing gloves in that store right there, and that is making my life a little harder to navigate this area, but I still don't regret it because I love being able to replenish my jetpack whenever I feel like, and not when I land on a flat surface. It's much nicer to just cling to things and replenish the jetpack that way. Not a whole lot of ghosting so far. And the black market is very close by. I don't see it though. Wonder if it's up here or possibly at the bottom. It's blinking quite fast. Hard to say. Anyway, we want to make sure that there's no vault here before we head into the black market, so we'll be exploring the entirety of the level. Man, there's I had one of those, I guess it's called acid reflux, or maybe it's more like a stuck burp. There is the black market. That's really strange. There's just no leaves anywhere. It's exactly in the position where there's just no leaves showing. That I saw. I mean, there could have been leaves and I just wasn't able to see them because I am half blind. Oh wow, sorry about that. I do wear glasses. My eyesight has been getting worse and worse and worse through my life. I'll always remember the first time I ever put on glasses, like, this is really how people see? I was not aware that it was possible to actually have that kind of vision and actually see the blackboard from the back of the classroom. I always had to squint my eyes and ask other people, what the hell does it say on the blackboard? And I don't know if you guys even know what a blackboard is anymore. It's you know, with chalk and that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure schools nowadays have this virtual displays, right? It's all done with holograms. That is very conveniently placed cobweb that saved me a lot of trouble there. Let's grab this chest. Yep, there's a chest, there's a damsel. I'll pick the chest every time because I'm just that kind of priorities, man. Money's what matters here. Let's see, this is a very good spot. That's too bad. I think there was a gem in there, so that's good stuff. That's $15,000 right in that corner. Let's save Belinda, get her to the exit, get that little bit more of health. I'm going to whip her first because, you know, she needs to earn it, and I get off on other people's pain. Let's grab that shotgun, and let's see what kind of... I should have thrown her into the worm so she could be digested for eternity. Shit. Is there any other gems? I don't think so. Good. So all we need to do is grab these. So here we wait for the arrival of Miss Phantom, and then we'll simply keep going. Absolutely not worth it. Maybe using a rope will be worth it. Is a rope worth $5,000? Kind of. Especially when I have 7 and a jetpack, but it's too much hassle. F it in the anus. Let's simply grab the money and go. Just like I did at the heist. Let's get that. That was needlessly risky, by the way. I really got it awfully close to that ghost because I got stuck. Come on, there you go. I got stuck behind clinging to that wall, and that would have been horrible. To throw my life away like that, I'm always tempted here, man, it's a dark level. Tempted to just charge forward, but it's always a losing bet. You might get away with it, most of the time you will not. And you'll regret it forever. But what I can do is throw a bomb there to make this a lot faster. They get that entire area over there. Now they can just go and shoot each other in the back like they always do. These morons. Okay, they are gone. Let's start getting some light in this place. It's getting a little dark. I think it's worth it to blow up that tiki trap. I just don't trust myself around it. Alrighty, there you go. Let's continue creating light. I am Jesus Christ himself. Let's go into all those people and start shooting them in the back and other bodily parts. I don't like that guy being in the middle there. He could ruin my life. Because, as you can see, all the bullets are getting trapped behind this stupid corpse. But I think all the enemies have gone away. Yeah, okay, this is safe. Okay, and these guys are going to probably kill themselves. Speed up the process a little bit, or, you know, screw myself over a bit. There you go, beautiful. That's a nicely dunked bomb. I'm quite proud of that toss right there. Okay, there's some money to be made, not really a whole lot, but there's some spring shoes over there that I will grab. This Yangshi needs to be destroyed. Hey, all the shopkeepers are dead. That is pretty neat. Oh, nice specs. And I just grabbed the spring shoes, so I really don't have to go back into that barricade. Ash Tombstone. Almost got stabbed in the back there. That would have been heartbreaking. You know the thing that I have just not now noticed? We have 72 bombs. A City of Gold could be amazing. So let's continue conserving this money. There's just nothing else to do here, is there? I mean, there's some gems to be ghosted, to be sure. But, I don't know, do I want to worry about these 2 sapphires? The thing is, the seed is looking so amazing that I might want to do that. I might want to start thinking about maximizing every single little bit of money that I can get out of the seed, because it's looking to be like one for the ages. It's looking to be one that I can make a historic amount of money on. Is that another gem down there? Yeah, it's an emerald. I don't know if I want to risk my neck to get that. Well, we're going to wait here for the dumb ghost. Takes forever. Actually, it's much better to just go down and get this emerald out of the way. Wait there, and then we'll go in an ascending pattern to grab the rest. Okay, that's taken care of. And now the sapphire, please. Just sit here on top of the haunted tree. Just tickling my balls right there. It feels good. Let's get this sapphire. And I think that was the rest of the gems. That's good stuff. Alrighty, just wait here for the ghost. Get my hands off the keyboard and just wait. I gotta fiddle, man. It's just, I can't just, I have a thing where I just need to be moving constantly. It's like if the character, if Blargh Spelunky is not constantly moving, it's just I get this weird fidgeting feeling in my brain. It needs to do something. You should be moving now. You should be doing things. It's a bit of a problem there. I'm a bit of a hyperactive person at times, I guess. Let's simply go to the exit. There was a little bit of money to be picked up down there by the ticket trap. It was chump change. Who cares about that? Garbage. Let's simply move on through these levels. I'm very much hoping. Already paid for my crimes. Wonder if there was a ticket trap next to the exit or something like that. Ooh, we'll get a Kali out there and a whole bunch of bees. Let's see if we can get a Kapala out of this. There we go. Whoa. Was I a bit concerned there? I should not be killing enemies. I should be making certain. Let's be careful with the blue frogs. Okay, it's perfectly fine. I should be making certain to leave as many enemies alive so that if I get that Kapala, I can take a ton of health with me. But the thing is, you know, there's a shopkeeper that's probably going to get himself killed just like that. And now I got that royal jelly, so really health is of no object anymore. What I'm wondering is, where is the damsel that was supposed to spawn somewhere in this level? That's what I was looking for. Possibly up here. Oh man, Major Stupid. The first dog that we find. Whoop, no monkey action for you, disgusting primate. Ah shit. Major Stupid the first is going to. Wow, we had not sacrificed a damn thing yet. Well, let's appease Kali's wrath. Whoa! Let's spend a bomb to have free access to this whole area, please. We're going to spend a little while here because we need to sacrifice every dumbass, and we're going to get the shopkeeper's corpse, of which you need 3 if you wanted to get a Kapala. I mean, you know, to get 8 points of favor. Which leads me to believe that each corpse is maybe 3 points. Each shopkeeper corpse. I could be wrong though. I really need to look up that whole thing, the math behind that. Because I know it's 8. Shit. I wanted to pick it up, but I had a slip of my fingers. And I hate when that happens, both in Spelunky and whenever I'm doing sexual favors for people. And I don't know if there's going to be enough dumbass corpses to get a Kapala out of this, but I'm going to try. Maybe if I had kept one alive, that would have been the best. Aha, there's 2 more here, so this could be a thing. Already the ghost is here because, aha, beautiful. Yes, excellent. Destroy that, and now there's a bunch of enemies that we can harvest. Not like it matters. It's got that shotgun. I'm pretty sure that we're covered here. There's the 1 emerald that I've been avoiding to pick up. So let's get that ghosted because it's been there. I've been working pretty hard at not picking that up. So damn it, I'm going to ghost the crap out of it. And there's 2 gems for 1 bomb, perfectly worth the expenditure. There's 2 emeralds down there. Not going to be worrying too much about them, but I will traverse this whole area, make sure that I'm not leaving any kind of money behind. And we're probably not going to worry about any other chunk of money. This is quite unfortunate because this seed, holy shit, it is amazing to have the items that I have and all the bombs that I have, but the money amount that we have found, it's really hampering my money total. It's really not working in my favor, my greedy favor. My designs have been thwarted by the few gems spawning all over these levels, and hopefully there will be a vault here, and we did not skip it in the black market. So all these monsters, I really have no need to be harvesting blood, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just love the taste. It's just all this salty metallic taste. It's delicious, and still looking for that vault. That's what I'm doing right now. So it's the forefront of my consciousness to voltitize myself. Let's kill that thing. All these snails, they don't usually... What's this? This might be the first time I see 5 ticket traps spawn together like this. It's weird. Let's get a little bit of money. Maybe there's a little bit more money in there. I mean, I went to the trouble of destroying that, so I'm going to grab that. So 125 gold, damn it. No real reason to do this, but let's do it anyway. I might get more chests on top of that one. Oh, an idol, that's good. At least we get a little bit of money out of this seed. Holy shit, what's happening? Aha, the vault, that's excellent. I was really hoping that we did not get screwed by the RNG spawning the vault where the black market. Holy crap. How are you surviving, sir? How are you able to avoid death by shotgun pellets? Okay, he's dead. You jackass! You deserve to be desecrated for a while. Let me have some fun with your butthole. Oh yeah. You don't like that. You like that, don't you? Oh, well, I don't care. You don't like it. You're dead now. So I can do with your corpse as you please. Let's get into the vault, please. And it should be somewhat safe to be shooting from here. Wow. How did he do that? Do you guys see that? Well, luckily I was on my feet. I was quick and resourceful. Oh man, I grabbed the gem. I did not realize there was one there. I was quick enough to jump over those shotgun pellets. I just saw death coming for me right there. And it was super intimidating to see that man with deathly intent going for my face. One bomb for 2 gems up there. But it's too late now. Is it? I think it is. I don't know if I made it. I really hope so. Well, let's put a bomb there. Please come from the left side. I mean, from the right side. Yeah, good stuff. Now I should be able to put my ass right here. Oh man, I missed out on one of those gems, but yes, excellent. Good stuff. Almost got trapped by the ticket trap, by the way. I guess it is a trap after all. You can get trapped by it. Lame. Stop talking now, please. Let's just get our money and go. Oh, there was some more gems. Remember that chest that I went out of my way to make sure I had good access to? Well, I'm going to definitely go that. We're going to go into this area, destroy all these piranhas. I'm trying to kill you, friend. Oh, you're a pain in the ass. I just really wanted the emerald. Uh-oh. Okay. Be calm. And do the right thing. There we go. We're going back in there. Because there's that other gem that is ghosted. Gotta got it. Gotta have it. Gotta got it. That's what I said. I am not ashamed of it. My words sometimes get garbled. That is just the way I speak. I have kind of made peace with it, really. Because even with all the practice that I've had talking to a microphone for hours on end, and I have literally talking to this microphone for probably over 400 hours by now. I still get tangled in my tongue. It's just a thing, the way my brain works. I just need to accept it, and I hope that it doesn't bother you guys too much. I want to whip this man to death. I just don't have... Son of a bitch, man. This man is totally going to survive, so screw it. He is of no consequence in the grand scheme of things. He can stay alive, I suppose. Did I ghost everything, or am I leaving something behind now? What I will get is this shotgun. Let's just go. It was good enough. Got that vault, got a bunch of gems. Excellent stuff. Do. Some spikes in the wall. That is strange happenstance. Look at all this money. Once again, the ice caves, this is where you make a shitload of money normally. I think there's like an increased chance of getting lots of gems or something. There's all these nooks and crannies that can have the possibility of spawning gems. So that's where you make most of your money. Too bad that there are... Oh, nice, and an idol too. There's no gems in walls. Is weirding me out a little bit now. Usually you get at least some. Shotgun this alien. He should probably kill poor Fred, but he actually didn't. He's a lucky guy, what can I say? He's going to actually survive this whole ordeal. Holy crap, I forgot that man would be there. I am very glad. I'm very, very glad that I was a little cautious approaching that whole thing. Let's get this money, get the idol to the exit. Whoop. There you go. And Fred is going to quite make it. He's going to be amazing. An amazing meal for the worm. Oh, son of a bitch, I missed. Whoops. Well, I guess he saved himself the horrible agony of being digested for all eternity. So how many gems do we have here? We have 1 emerald up there, the 3, and 2 more here. Very much worth waiting, even though it's a whole minute. Hope you can bear with me here. Oh man, maybe we can get an extra one. So we'll go out of our way to put this next to that one. Wow! Excellent stuff! And now I'm just making random noises just to fill up the time. I don't really have much of a topic to talk. I think I already went into a rant earlier, so I want to keep those to a minimum, I think. I don't know. It's probably a bad idea to express public opinions that might not be terribly popular. Like, you gotta be real politically correct nowadays. It's a thing. Like public internet shaming is a real thing that can literally ruin your life. I mean, I read an article just today about how this girl, she made an off-color joke that I found hilarious. I honestly laughed out loud because I understood exactly what she meant. It didn't feel like she was trying to offend anybody. It was one of those politically incorrect jokes that are just so hilarious, and then you feel a little bad for laughing about it, but man, I can see the humor in it. And her life got completely ruined by saying that on Twitter. She didn't just get fired from her job, but I mean, it's just a public stigma. It's like being publicly flogged in the town square, and you just gotta live with that for the rest of your life, and unless you move to the other side of the world. Nowadays, it used to be, oh, well, I can't live in this village anymore. Well, I'll just go to the neighboring village and I'll be okay. As long as you're in the civilized, and that's definitely with air quotes around that, civilized. As long as you're in the civilized world, that's going to chase you forever. Everybody has Google all the place, so anybody that's trying to hire you, anybody that you're trying to date, is going to look you up and know that, hey, you went through this whole thing, and they might be okay with it, but they can also be like, oh, I don't want to be associated with this shit. So that's totally going to chase you for the rest of your life. And off we go here. So yeah, and the whole thing is like, aren't there more worthy causes than this? Do you really need to get outraged and ruin somebody's life because they made a joke? It's like, what kind of values are those? What kind of priorities and belief system is that you think it's okay to get somebody's life ruined and destroyed because they made a joke they maybe shouldn't have? And that is very debatable to me, by the way. I mean, I make jokes I shouldn't make all the time in these videos. I don't know, man. It makes you have second thoughts about being humorous about things you shouldn't be. But I really don't roll that way. I think everything in life should be laughed at. Even the death of your parents. I don't give a shit. I mean, if my parents die, I don't want you to laugh at it. But I can see how somebody could you know, draw humor from something. I mean, as long as it's not mean, as long as you're not trying to run somebody into the ground, because that's the kind of humor that doesn't work. You know, the kind of humor that is not real humor, that the kind of humor that makes somebody feel really, really bad about themselves. That's not humor, that's bullying. But anyway, I'm trying to get at here is people care about the wrong type of things, I feel, nowadays. I guess it's always happened. But all these incredibly disproportionate reactions to completely harmless things, it just gotta stop, man. And there's no way I can stop it. I mean, I'm just the guy saying things into a microphone for a very limited audience. So I guess it's in everybody's interest to stop that kind of thing. Just if you change your mind, other people will. It's a thing that spreads, you see. So, you know, maybe stop caring so much about what people say on Twitter. It's going to be gone the next day. Who the hell gives a crap if somebody made a politically incorrect joke? It's like, why do you even care? It's going to be gone. It's going to be completely out of the public's mind for a day. Now, I'm talking about this, and I'm talking about strictly jokes, actual racist and sexist bullshit that shapes the hearts and mind of people. That's wrong. You should still be outraged about that. But I don't know, man. It's just really upsetting to see the idiocy of some public sectors, how far they've taken the whole political correctness with things. Anyway, there I go, going to another dumbass rant while trying to get as much money as I can out of all this good stuff, out of all of these places. I'll probably, when I run for mayor of the universe in 2072, I'll really probably regret saying all these things, because all those people are going to dig up my archives and be like, oh wow, look at how awful he was. We can really, this is some real dirt, and they'll ruin my political campaign for mayor of the universe. I'll lose to Wansgust, the Zeta Prime minister. And I do mean Zeta Prime as in he is the minister of Zeta Prime, the planet. Why am I waiting next to this diamond? I don't know, man. It's like, this gem needs to be ghosted twice. I need to kill myself, by the way. Let me not go into the exit. That would have been awful. Now we have all the money. And she has been just such a doll. Giving us all this money that, yes, we're going to just run straight to her maw. Feed her for a little while. That corpse is transient. I get a brand new one stored away. Now we go into the next level of the ice caves. Anyway, take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is something I tell my wife too. Everything I say, just take it with a grain of salt, because I never know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you don't agree with the things I'm saying, you know what is real easy to do? Turn off the freaking browser and not listen to me anymore. It's just that easy, man. You just turn it off, and it's like I didn't exist in the first place. It's amazing. It's amazing technology right there to switch the off button or just hit the back arrow at your browser or whatever the hell you want to do. It's like, why do you want to get mad about things? It doesn't matter. I don't matter. I don't make a difference anywhere, ever. Oh shit, we don't want to alter this man's state of mind just yet. What I want to do is what I want to do. I want to do that. Oh man, I didn't want him to be alerted. Wonder why he got alerted to my presence. He's definitely gone. Oh, might have been there was a pot there. Maybe that's what got him all riled up. Anyway, we want to kill this man. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it from the top. There you go. That was a pro move right there. I very much like what I did. No! And then I ruined it. I ruined it forever. Let's put a bomb here. I got a lot of gems out of that. That was silly. Hopefully it wasn't too many. Yeah, I really liked how that worked out. the well-timed bomb from above. That was pretty damn badass. Feel pretty proud about it. I'm going to claim complete credit to my awesome Spelunky skills about that move right there. Let's get this other thing actually. Let me whip that into the vault. There you go. Good enough. So we can get this emerald as well. Concentrate all the wealth in front of me. I'm going to be part of the 1% right here. The sad part is I really won't. I'll have like maybe 1.5 million by the time this whole run is over, and the whole run is over. I don't think I will grab that. That sucks. Probably 1.5 million by the time the run is over, if I don't die, of course. And I still probably will not be part of the 1%. Those people have just so much crazy money. It's a completely different universe altogether. It's a completely different reality. The way that these people live. Those, I have also a lot of trouble when I'm trying to pronounce words that have very similar sounds. I wonder how widespread that is, to have trouble saying live and leave next to other words that maybe eat or eaten or maybe seed. I don't know if I am coming across what I'm trying to say here. That when I want to say leave, I'll say live, and vice versa, and that's something that irritates the shit out of me. All the times that I make a mistake, it just irritates the crap out of me. But there's nothing much I can do other than correct myself and maybe lampshade it a little bit, so maybe I get that extra bit of forgiveness. That, hey, I am aware of these problems. There's not much I can do about it. At least I recognize I'm a flawed and imperfect individual, and hopefully you can forgive my terrible, terrible mistakes that might make your ears bleed. Or maybe bled. Let's get this sapphire, and then I think we'll be done here. We'll be done. I know if we'll go into the mothership next. Oh man, there's another sapphire here. So never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, let's go over. I always feel weird when I go quiet. It's like, it's the same thing with Northern Lion. It feels weird when he goes quiet because he's always talking at all times. Whereas, people, mostly streamers, I guess it's a much different dynamic with streaming and recording by yourself. You want to be talking all the time when you're recording by yourself, but when you're streaming, it's kind of more like a conversation. It's okay to be quiet for a little while and just wait for things to happen. I'm talking about, mostly I'll watch in my downtime, or whenever I want to multitask. I have something in the background. I'll have maybe Trump or Criparian or some Hearthstone streamer maybe go into Bear stream and put him in the background, something like that. And there's a lot of silences, and they never bother me at all. But then when there's a recording, let's be careful with that mine. It could just jump into my face. When there's an actual recording without it being streamed, it's just somebody that's doing content for YouTube, just like I'm doing right now. It just feels really weird when there's these long silences. And there's some people that do that, and it's like, man, that does not sound right. They should be talking more, damn it. They should be entertaining me, my neural pathways at all times. So that's what I try to do. I mean, sometimes I go quiet because I have nothing else to say. I'm trying to scramble for something new and exciting to tell you. But most of the time, I think I do an okay job at just keeping my mouth flapping. And that's actually something that I kind of set for myself as a goal when I started. It's like, let's see if I can do that, because I've historically been a very quiet guy. And I am terrible at public speaking, because I've never done it. So I kind of set it for myself as a thing that I wanted to do, like a personal improvement type of thing. And we're ghosting and liberating gems here, so it's really not that big a deal. Whatever happens on the screen, I'm just killing my enemies and having a grand old time. So not much going on other than that, and get some blood out of this guy. So yeah, I've always wanted to. That's one of the reasons why I started, was kind of like challenging myself to do that. Like, can I talk constantly like that when I am really not used to that? And it turns out I can, with enough practice. I mean, if you go back to my first recording, so you'll see how kind of awkward it was. Like, I struggled quite a bit to keep the ball rolling, so to speak. But nowadays I feel like I do okay with saying whatever comes to my head, and there's always a bunch of content in there rattling around. It might not be smart, it might be pretty damn stupid, the things that I say, but hey, there are things being said. That's really what matters in the end, as long as you just keep talking forever. Anyway, yeah. And you know what? I recently at work did a bunch of public speaking, and it went really well. People were just flabbergasted that I was able to speak in public without a care in the world, cracking jokes, not going off script all the time. We had like I had like a thing to read, but I would just put it down and start saying things off the top of my head. And I credited 100% this experience of doing YouTube content with me being able to do that. I would have been so awkward before to speak in front of a room full of people and trying to get through the stupid script and just get it done reading, and that's it. But instead I enjoyed myself, and I felt real damn proud of myself for not cracking under the pressure, so to speak. I just spoke normally and like a regular human being speaking to a crowd, and not just this awkward piece of garbage that is just red like a tomato in the face, and just trembling his ass off. I wasn't even shaking. I wasn't. And this might be, you know, really commonplace where you're like, of course you weren't shaking. Why the hell would you shake? Well, I remember many times where I would be in front of everybody speaking in high school and stuff like that. It was awful. I bombed so hard because I was a terrible public speaker. But now I feel like, thanks to this YouTube thing, I kind of have realized it's not that big a deal. It's just people. It's just many of them at once. You talk to them at one-on-one often enough. It's about the same type of deal. So yeah, I have the YouTube experience to thank for that. I think got me used to running my mouth with whatever comes to my head, not care too much about how silly I sound, as long as I come up with somewhat coherent responses, I'll be okay. So yeah, I thought I felt like I ought to share that with you guys, because it might help you guys. If you know, many of us that are on the internet are socially awkward, and many times it's by choice. Some other times it's not. It's just we are just not equipped for it. And you might surprise yourself what you are equipped with if you just give yourself a chance and give yourself that. I'm looking for the last of the gems. I don't think there's any, so we're going to the Mothership now. If you give yourself that chance and maybe push yourself little by little, you might be very surprised of what you might be comfortable with doing eventually. Like I remember the first time, and this is a thing that I can tell you just for if you're thinking about starting doing some YouTube content and that kind of stuff. The first time I tried, I said like the first sentence, and I just felt immediately violently awkward. That's like, there's no way I can do this, and turned it off. And then like a minute later I was like, you know what, I'm going to try again, I'm going to do it. And I just went with it, and the first time that I did it, I gotta be real careful here. Let's see. Let's take away from that whole thing that I'm talking about. Pay attention to all the explosions that can happen right above my head. Okay, it's all good now. Anyway, the first time I did it, I turned off immediately because I felt violently awkward. I just kind of went in half-assedly, you see. I just could not carry on the momentum. And then I turned it back on. Let's be careful here because it could be a pissed off shopkeeper. Turn it back on, and the difference was I'm going to just do it. I'm going to go in for it all in. Just with a lot of energy. And that's, I think, what made the difference. And then I felt like, you know what, I can do that. I can do this thing. And that's what got me started, really. But if I had just turned it off and said, there's no way I can do this, and never gone back to it, then, well, I would not be 500 videos into this whole thing. And I feel like it has been a very, very positive experience for me. I feel so much more extroverted. I feel a lot more confident just talking I used to just always second guess everything I said and kind of always talk awkwardly, and still happens. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get rid completely of that type of thing. Nice, the shopkeeper has killed himself. Never was so happy about a suicide except that one time when my sister killed herself and all the inheritance was mine. I think I already made that joke, so sorry. I totally poached my own self, my own material there. Anyway, there's an alien queen right here. I should maybe bomb her. It's really a bad idea to be... How about we get rid of the alien lord first, though? Anyway, what I wanted to get at, I suppose, with all this YouTube rambling stuff, all this self... It's not really... I guess it's a circle jerk. It's a self-jerk type of thing. They're telling you all about my experiences. Is that, you know, don't doubt yourself. You're capable of so much more than you realize. And I thought I would be completely incapable of it, but here I am. I mean, it's not like the best content you'll ever see, but it's cool. I like it. Hopefully there's a lot of people out there as well. I've been using the back whip trick so often in the editor that now it kind of comes natural. I'm trying to kill the alien queen without having to spend resources at all. But what we're going to do is just put a bomb right there. And get my plasma cannon. Let's be ultra careful with this ghost. I don't want to be destroyed by her insta-kill maw. To toss a bomb over there. I'm trying to destroy the force field over there. It's pissing me off. Also want to destroy this one. Let's do that. Some preemptive strikes here. Make sure that everything's clear in advance of my assault on the alien queen throne. You see. Gotta be careful. Let's toss that there. It bounces off. Was a bad shot. But I think that one, the last one, destroyed one of the force fields in front of the alien queen. So let's get this ghost away from my ass. It's pissing me off. And destroy this. Oh man, it's... Gotta wait. I gotta get rid of the alien queen. There you go. Problem solved. And now we're going to... because of the gems, I wasn't able to shoot and destroy the force field. That's the reason why I didn't want to do it. I did not want to shoot those gems into my face, because then I miss out on them, damn it. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Let's destroy that, because I want to shoot the gems so that they come my way. Get that. Yes, I wanted those gems to be out of the way, please. And I would like to give myself an out. A nice way to loop this area. Nice. Okay. There you go. Okay, the force field is gone. So now I'm free to go in there and grab all that money. And there was another alien lord. I don't know if I got the ghost in that junks. I'll be making sure before I leave that I get those 3 other gems. Careful. Careful of those bouncing traps. Can throw you into the ghost just like that. There was 3 gems somewhere around here. They may be dropped. Oh man, there goes my parachute. That felt stupid. They might have dropped. Oh man, you're still alive? Well, not so long anymore. Aha, there they are. I knew they existed somewhere. They somehow got bounced all the way down here. Don't know how that happened. It could be that these gems came from somewhere else entirely, but I don't know. I think they are indeed from the alien lord. It just happened to jump all the way down here. Anyway, lots of money. Oh yeah. 300,000, pretty damn standard amount. Nothing terribly amazing there, but I do have lots of bombs going to the City of Gold, so that would be pretty cool. Do that. Get some extra gems that way. Holy crap. Kill the dumbass mammoths. Holy sh... Wow. Wow. Let's be a little bit more careful, please. Because I could have easily died right there. Because, you know, while I have the health to sustain an explosion to the face, what I cannot sustain is, you know, falling into the freaking abyss for all of eternity. And that would be a bad thing to happen to me. Let's get some blood out of these guys. That would be nice. I could put down my plasma cannon and whip, but it's okay. There we go. Sapphire 2. Nice. Lots of money here. Always nice to see. Especially in, you know, sometimes it's like, whatever, money. I don't really have much of an option to do much anyway. But in this seed, it feels like it could be real good. Let's destroy that with a... Wow, somehow avoided it. Strange Spelunky physics there. With this whole thing. Oh crap, this is the bottom. Whoops. Already at the bottom of the level. 3 more bombs, that will be a lot more money in the City of Gold. Will translate to a good chunk of cash. Wah! I might as well trigger that. There's no reason not to. Trigger that, please, and we're pretty much done. Let's get rid of this Yeti. All that remains now is getting everything ghosted. Oh man, that was dumb. What I want to do here is... freaking bouncing platforms. Oh wait, I need to shoot this there with a little bit of forethought. Otherwise, it would just drop into the abyss. I know I'd be heartbroken to lose $5,000 like that. Man, that's the big bucks. Down payment on a rundown shack nowadays. Oh, you know, house prices, they have plummeted so much. It's just nuts. I don't know if I should even be talking about that. I mean, what is the average age of my audience? I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure that there's not that many people in the market for houses. So I don't know if I should be talking about the real estate estate right now. But who cares? House prices are so much cheaper in the lower 48, which is the Alaskan expression for the 48 states in the mainland. Something that I was not aware of. It was not a commonplace way to refer to them. It's just an Alaskan thing to talk about the mainland of the U.S. as the lower 48, which makes sense because, you know, for nobody else they are the lower 48. There's just the people in Alaska that think of the rest of the U.S. as the lower 48 states that are lower in the map than freaking Alaska. So I guess that makes sense. Anyway, let's get this emerald too. But yeah, housing, man. Alaska houses are insanely expensive. It's just so crazy. Alaska is a very expensive place to live in. It's just crazy expensive because just heating your house, it can take... I was kind of lucky we got this brand new construction house that is certified to be efficient and all that good stuff. So I only, quote unquote, spent $3,000 on heating a year. But I get co-workers that say... Oh, I spent $5,000 a year. I spent $6,000 a year just heating my house. It's like, holy shit, man. Where do you get that money from? I'm fortunate enough not to ever live paycheck to paycheck. I am quite the savvy saver, I would like to say about myself. We have a lot of money saved in the bank. That's why, you know, I really don't mind the whole monetization of YouTube thing. I want to try just... It's spread. I don't think I'll ever monetize. I don't want to ever monetize YouTube. I don't want to monetize these videos at all. One, I don't need it. And two, it just takes something away from it. It just creates this expectation of, oh, I'm getting money from it, so I should cater to your every need. I don't know, man. It just feels different if I start getting money out of posting these silly videos. So I don't think I'll ever do it. I don't want to ever do it. I don't have the intention to ever do it. The only real reason I would is either one, I could make a solid living out of it, which is almost impossible. Just out of YouTube, I don't plan to stream. And that's where the real money is at. Real, also quote unquote. I like to use air quotes quite a bit, I guess. Not in real speech. And other than sarcastically, like, look at me doing the air quotes, I don't use them sincerely, you see. But, since you cannot see my body language, holy shit, I'm so glad that he did not die because the scepter could have easily melted. So let's be a little bit more careful. Please throw the scepter. Uh-oh. 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 Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Please don't melt. Ah, beautiful. Pretty sure it ends up melting if you're not careful. Wow. I have my head in shame. This was sad. Look at that. 38 because this seed was so crazy good. That could have been us. Nah, not really 2 million, I don't think that, but around this area, we could have totally done that if I had been a little bit more careful. I felt really dumb about that one. Recoil. Oh, what a silly goose. I should have destroyed the entirety of the lava, not shot what I did. That's too bad. That seed was looking really good, but hey, a 1 hour video, that's pretty damn good, I think. It's better than I've been doing, that's for sure. Anyway, hope that you liked it. I said that, oh, I would like to avoid ranting so much. I just went on a million rants this time around, so hopefully you enjoyed it. It was some entertaining value there. Whether you agree with it or not, it was entertaining one way or another. Hope that you stick around for the next one. Until then, I bid you farewell.